Hola Mi Gente, we're back again on another episode of
Raices NYC. And on this episode, we have
Just Us. It's just us today. And this episode is just us. Just,
just us.
just, yo, the setup before even recording this episode has been wild. I'm gonna be honest. It's just been a lot.
It said it was a lot.
Today was dang.
The week has been weeking.
It's been a while since we done an episode just you and me, huh?
Yeah. And on this episode, we have Con Tiempo.
I think it was since episode 9.
Yeah. 9 was our last episode. And I think this is episode 40.
Whoa! Oh, actually, episode 40 is up. Whoa!
What?
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Wow.
We're 40 years old now.
Wow. It's interesting to see, though, how much we've progressed.
Yeah. Oh, the sweater wasn't fitting the same.
The sweater wasn't fitting the same. Yo, if y'all go to the other sweater, wearing the same sweater, and then this time, the last episode was Salinas. It's a difference in there. You gotta like pay attention to it. The shirt too, like I put it today before it wasn't necking.
It was like choking you out.
Yeah, now it fits well. But since the last time, we've done so many events too.
Yeah, we've done so many events. We did a couple of galleries. We did an art show, photo gallery, and just recently we did the Con Tiempo Nuestro Viaje.
Yeah, we had our fashion show. Yeah, that was all in 6 months.
Yeah,
we did all of that in 6 months. Like there's things that they say like you could do so many things in 6 months. We really did that. With everyone's help, obviously.
Yeah.
What, you're not gonna have some?
I wanted a snack.
What, they're gonna?
You're gonna look at your little. Like,
yeah,
I'll just have one.
Out of like everything we've been doing, which one would you say was your favorite one, or like the most like that gave you like a lot of anxiety, but turned out to be great? Or every event has been great.
I think the one that gave me the most anxiety was the fashion show.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Just for you guys to know, like I was running on literally no sleep, maybe like 4 hours.
I think we've just all been just on like barely any sleep too, to be honest. Like we try to rest and yet we can't. We just still feel tired. Well, I still feel tired. Literally, I fell asleep in class while the professor was teaching, and I didn't even notice when I knocked out. Okay. Like I just like out of nowhere. And then
you know what's crazy though? I feel like you get the best sleep in school.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I think I just go to school to sleep. Like I find a nice view, and I just knock out. I feel like my white noise is the people studying in the background of me. Like I'm just there like
you have to go to sleep at night and put on YouTube
classroom classroom white noise. Yo, low-key, I really feel like my white noise is just people like surrounding.
Oh, well, that's because you grew up sleeping at the parties.
Yeah, I think it's because I grew up sleeping in one bed with all my family. You never grew up like that? Like, I have my own bed. I don't know what you talk about. Like, all of y'all slept in one bed.
Yeah.
Yo, it's crazy, though. Fun fact. Before, when we were growing up, we used to sleep in the living room. You see that living room? We rent everything out and sleep in that living room. Me, my dad, my mom, my dad, me, my brother, my sister. That's like 6.
Yeah, that's 6 of them.
6 big bodies on one bed.
Wait, 6?
Yeah, wait.
5.
Oh, no. 5. Yo, bro. Stay in school. No, yeah, it's crazy. In one bed.
Yeah, your mom, your dad. You were already kind of grown up. And then...
you were already kind of big. Like, I don't know. You was like...
They like kicked you out the bed.
I remember I would sleep on the edge. My hand would just hang no.
Yeah. Is that why one hand is bigger than the
other? Yo, maybe that's why I'm short. Because my body had to customize, like, it didn't have enough, like, solid, didn't have enough, like, room to spread out. So like, it adapted. Customized? Yeah, it adapted, like, to the environment.
Why didn't you just sleep on the floor?
No. I don't know. Actually, yeah, I don't know. Common sense never worked out.
No, but yeah, I did too. I grew up and I used to sleep with my parents when I was little. I never had a room until probably like middle school.
Oh, middle school? I never had a room until like after high school.
Yeah.
Like 2nd year? No, until I was like 22. No. That's when I demanded my own room. But then I had to pay rent, so. Also, like, yo, nah. You know what's crazy? Me and my brother then ended up sharing a bed too.
Really?
I don't know why. Cause I'm like, why couldn't I just sleep on the floor?
That's what I'm
Cause we didn't
saying.
have a bed frame.
Why didn't you guys just buy like the double beds?
We had a couple double beds.
But
Yeah, yeah.
oh yeah, you broke it.
Ain't nobody broke nothing. Yo, I don't know. It was weird. It was weird. At one point, like we didn't even have no bed frame. It was just the the bed on the
On the
ground.
floor.
Yeah, and then when we got up, we'll just pick it up. I don't know why, but we just had it like that. But oh, I think too. I think we had just thrown out the old furniture, and because we were trying to get rid of chinches, we had like a big chinche problem, and we couldn't.
I feel like everybody in New York has a chinche problem at some
Oh
point.
man, that's fear, yo, bro. Ain't nobody trying to get no more chinches at all. You know how hard it is to get rid of
That's
those?
why, kids, you never pick shit up from the streets. Never ever.
You don't have sleepovers.
Oh yeah.
Because you don't know if they be chinching.
You ever had lice?
Yeah, everyone has lice. You can't. At one point, you have to have lice.
Yeah.
What a childhood, man. I can't.
I think that's just a New York childhood. Like that's like the basic. Like you either sleep in, you never have your own room. You sleep on the same bed as your parents.
Just and like having roaches.
You sometimes. Have chinches and roaches.
It's a common thing. I don't know, bro. You must be nice. You not having roaches. I have some. I don't see them no more though. I told you they come in the summer and then they leave in the winter. It's a common thing. They're not here for the winter. Winter is coming. They're out. We live under a restaurant.
You lived on the 5th floor.
They don't climb.
The restaurant is next door. It's not even under you.
It's under us.
So you're saying the restaurant is dirty?
Every restaurant is dirty.
That's true. Every restaurant in New York City has rats and roaches.
Just remember that. Even the nicest one.
Even the nicest ones.
So you think about that. You think about that.
Why me?
I'm just saying, bro. You saying you got you got scared by one roach? Imagine a whole bunch.
That shit was. Nah. You know what? Never mind. I don't want to.
It was on your leg. That shit was crazy. I've never seen something like that happen.
Okay.
Roaches are scared of people.
I was eating my little sandwich in Julio's living room, and then all of a sudden I looked down and there's a fucking chinche like on my foot, and I was like, nah.
That's crazy.
I had to get out the freaking alcohol, the freaking hand sanitizer.
It was a little baby roach too.
I never.
I knocked out on that
never
couch.
Had.
And I see no roach on me.
You don't feel them anymore. You gotta use.
You don't know. Yo,
nah. You know what? Julio don't got even a fucking teddy bear. Julio got roaches. He's like, he hugs the freaking roach.
Yo, I thought of something so sad. I was like, the only thing that touches me is the roach.
You're so stupid.
Nah. Yo, spooky season too.
Yeah, last episode, I swear to God, I felt somebody tap me.
Yo, I'm telling you, like more scary shit I'm hearing about like since we're like on October too, it was like spooky episode too. You know so we're not even, this is not even the end of the bit because there's so many more stories. Like literally, my cousin told me, like she been hearing like mass stuff in her room.
So, pasa.
Oh my God. Yo, my corazón, bro. Nah, so yeah, my cousin, she moved into my brother's room.
Yeah.
And so now she's been saying like she's been just having nightmares, like you know, nonstop. Mm-hmm. Like she's been saying like se le sube el muerto. She has sleep paralysis every single night.
Every single night.
She feels like someone's watching her. Like in her dream, she felt like she got so scared she got up mad quick to open the door and like to see what's up, and no one was awake. Everyone was sleeping.
Do you know how old your apartment is?
Oh, it's old. Old. Yeah, it was there since before my mom, like maybe 1990s.
No, that
or older.
That has to be older.
Like 80s.
But it's also in Washington Heights, and that's kind of like one of the first places, no? Pensaron at like Construir.
I don't know why I feel like, but I feel like an old lady lived there and she passed away.
I mean, you can investigate. You can see what's happening.
I'd rather not. Like, why? No, why would you investigate? That said, you just leave it like that. But
What if there was a
but the thing
murder?
is that my cousin said she's not even scared.
Why
It's just
not?
she's like, it happens, like whatever. But the way she says it sounds mad scary. But she's like, I don't really care. But like,
I mean, where else is she gonna go?
yeah, and
Like,
but she was just like she never felt that when she stayed with my mom in her room. It's
she's
just
like,
until she moved.
because you know why? Because she's like, at least it's not a roach.
It's not a roach. Nobody has roach. Yo, bro.
She's like, oh, ghost, sorry, but
Yo. But it's weird, dude. Because I told her too. I'm like, usually it's in my room, people hear stuff or like kids playing. Turns out it was the roaches playing.
nah, it was the rats.
It was the nah. Chill. Nah, I can't. That's one thing. Oh, nah. Definitely no. No mice, no rats. Those will be gone ASAP. You ever had mice? When at one point
Yeah.
when I was middle school. No, yeah, middle school. We had a rat.
You had a rat?
Had a rat.
No,
And
I've had mice, but no rat.
We had mice, yeah. When they did go in, like tapasol, but we had a rat. And the thing is that
oh my god, I got scared.
It would jump out the building, the window, but they would climb. One time we saw the rat, like literally.
So it committed suicide?
It came back because I don't know, but literally it was like climbing up. We saw the rat jump from
the window.
The window. No, from the chair, from the table, and then out the window.
Oh my god!
And that's when we were sleeping in the living room, so we were like, we'll see the freaking like hear it. So then we're like, what the hell? But then we'll see the same rat again. So it was like we're like, where is it climbing from? And it was through the wall because there was wires during that time, all the from the roof all the way down. So they'll be climbing that.
No, it was DirecTV's fault.
Yeah, DirecTV. Yeah, we had that DirecTV shit, bro. Literally, I'm telling you, I think these rats climbed. Like they climb.
What are they fucking super?
Yo,
super rats over here.
Yeah, super rats over here, bro. New York rats be crazy. No. One time, my uncle killed one too, and he just pulled it from his tail. Like I'm like, nah. But yeah, after that, that was the craziest one. I don't think older me can handle all that.
If you had rats, comment down below.
Yeah, that was a wild one. Damn, talk about trenches.
You ever had a dream that like felt so real?
Yeah.
That you literally like wake up crying.
Oh no, I don't wake up. No.
You've never woken
I wake up sweaty
crying?
Or like scared.
You've never woken up crying from a dream?
Mm-mm.
The last dream I had that like really made me cry was I dreamt with my cousin who passed away when we were like she was little, like 12. And everybody was like in my living room. Everybody was like, but like not here. We were like in Mexico.
Mm-hmm.
And my whole family was there. And then I see like my cousin and our whole family, like who used to live here in the United States, like because we all used to live in the apartment in front.
Mm-hmm.
Like her parents and her family were on this side, my parents on this side, and then we were like, so we were like in that apartment, but we were in Mexico for some reason. Mm-hmm. I remember she like hugged me, and she was like, "It's okay, let me go." And I woke up crying because like I held her, like I always held her memory or anything I used to do like in her memory, because she passed away so young and she was older than me like by 2-3 years. So I was like, I always thought of like the life that I could have lived with her, or the life had she stayed in the United States and not left to Mexico. Or I always say like the things I do it for her. But in that dream she was kind of like telling me like, it's okay, like let me go, like you live your life. And like I felt that hug like so strong too. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I never had one dream like that.
No, you've never dreamt with like people who have passed away? Never? Have you ever had a dream with an ex?
Yeah, recently, yeah. Recently. It was weird, man. It was
why?
Like, it just felt like so like I don't know, like it actually happened.
Yeah.
And it was because I never dreamed stuff like that, and this time it just made me feel like scared. Like when I woke up, I just woke up scared. Like I said again, I feel like right now this week it's just a lot of emotion thinking about back the past, think about like a bit of like
Yeah.
my ex. I think by now everyone already knows like I went through a breakup, but again, when you think about the podcast, I know exactly when episode I broke up, and
Yeah,
I know
it's crazy, like going through the episodes and being like, I remember during this episode, like I did this.
yeah,
During this episode, I did that week.
yeah.
Like it's so like
No, yeah, and
funny.
even also too, like I remember, like damn, during this episode, before recording this episode, I had this huge fight.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think about it a lot. I not a lot, but I just think about it. It passes through my head. I'm like, wow. And then it also like, since it has the date, like how long ago it was, I'm like, so this is how long I've been broken up for. So that way I don't count in my head. I'm like, okay, so this was recorded 6 months ago. I'm like, we broke up 6 months ago. And I would have thought it like people made it seem like it was longer, but no, it was 6 months ago. It was wow.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, damn, now 6 months now I start dreaming of it. I never had a dream like that. It just felt very real. It was, when I think about it now, it's like me still trying to hold on to something, and then the other person that was holding my hand in that dream was just holding me back to just, I think, just let it go.
Mm.
You know. And I'm just thinking about that now.
But I think what's also because they said it like full moon. When you have a full moon, you're kind of like also purging all the things that no longer serve you. Or you're removing things from your life that whether it's thoughts, ideas, or even things you do, like you're removing all of that from your life.
No, yeah, definitely. I feel like this month I've just been all about cleansing. Like even my mom had a dream about this person.
Oh
Like I was telling
wow.
you,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
just like, and
yeah.
she was like, I've never had a dream about her, and I'm like, yeah, I have no clue. Like I mean, I know, I hope they're okay. I know they've probably been doing great, and I'm happy about that. But it's just weird. Maybe it's more with me, or I don't know. But then again, the emotions I've just been going through is like when I'm just like, what the hell? Why am I feeling like this now? It's like, man, to like it's been already a bit.
Yeah.
But now these feelings are really strong. I kind of get annoyed too. So I'm cleaning my room also, and as I'm cleaning, I'm seeing the memories. I'm seeing like all the old stuff. And one of the things that actually hit me like hard, where I just bursted out crying. It was just like finding this little custom bracelet I made from my old chain. My very first gold necklace, and I remember I made 3 pieces. One bracelet for my niece, one for her, and then one for a future baby. So it was a tiny little thing. I put it in a box because I was like, you know what? It was not for our first future baby, will be for my first future baby. But I remember so much how excited I was, and I put it away, kept it safe. And then when I was seeing it, it was like a small little wrist chain. I'm like, damn, like the amount of like excitement I did during that time, and it was Christmas too. I had no money. I had barely any money to buy something nice, and I really wanted to do something very, very, that was very precious. So I was like, you know what? This was my very first necklace. Let me just create it into 3 pieces, and I did. And I'm like, let me give it to the people who mean the most to me. So that's why I give one to my niece and her. And then the last one, I was like, you know what? This will be for my first kid. It was my first chain, my first kid. So there's so much meaning. So when I found it, it was a lot. But yeah. So that was really nice. And but also like when I was just finished cleaning everything, I put everything away. My room felt less heavy. Like I was fine being in my room now. Like even now, like I do rather just be chilling in my bed. But yeah, September has been more. I think this whole year has been about more cleansing.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's just a lot. Like I'm meeting people like that see me like that don't know like the new stuff I've been doing, like or like they don't know I've been sober. I've actually been sober for more than a year now. I enjoy it. I love it. But me telling them, now she's like I could just munch. But now that I'm seeing and like hearing everything I've been doing, they're like, wow, like dude, like that's awesome. Like who would have known? And I'm like, understanding too now. There's people that have no clue. Like they still see in their mind, they still see that old other version of me a year ago or a year and a half ago, which is interesting.
I had another weird dream too.
Oh, so it's just, uh huh.
So I had a dream that like I was at a family party
Mm.
and I saw somebody who looked exactly like my ex, but he was like when he turned around, he had a baby, and like we always talked about like just like casually like about like whether if we wanted a family or not. But when I saw that man like turn around with a little baby, I was just like broken. Like that shit like broke me. I was like, because he also had like a fat whole little family there. So I was like, there is no fucking way like this is real. But that shit like I don't know. Like, have you guys ever had a dream like that? And it's like, and it was weird because I had already been like over this. Like I had already like said my piece with this person. I was like, you know what, like you like no hard feelings. You go your way, I go my way. But I was just like where the fuck is this even coming from? Like I hadn't talked to this person in so long either. So it's like why now?
Yeah.
Right? So it was just I don't know. Like have you guys ever had like a dream like that where you're I don't know, with an ex is just weird.
You know, it's funny because we're literally entering. We're in October now,
COVID
and
season.
yo, yo, it's like
Yo.
pumpkin patch. Everyone's matching up, and also, but also, it's just like, yo, dude. I feel like this year I've seen a lot of breakups. I've seen a lot of new relationships. I've seen people getting back together. I've seen people just focus on themselves, and grow alone. But I'm just like, yo, what's next? Like, with these memories coming back, is this like, is it we're on spooky season? Like, exes come back too? Boo, how you been?
No,
Like, let us know.
yeah.
Has that ever happened to you? Have you been going through like something like with an ex, or like an old ex came back, or you even have dreams about it? It's really just, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. Is it the year? Is it the season? Is it the moon?
I don't
Like I've never
know.
felt this. Like even like right now, I would say like I love where I'm at. I love what I'm doing.
But there's just like
It
something.
Yeah, there's just something like that little
Something.
thing.
There's like something in the air.
Mhm.
It's depression.
It's depression season. Yeah, because it's not cold yet either,
Mm-mm.
and it's still warm. And
No, but it is. Like I feel like the summer's over.
mhm.
Summer is over like on the 22nd. So like we're done. Like this is now fall. And I feel like we're definitely feeling it. It's not summer anymore. You don't wake up and feel the sun like on 100 degrees anymore.
No,
It's
yeah,
not.
but I don't know. It's just I'm just very curious how everything's gonna go, how the year's gonna end. I'm very excited though too, because either way, just because our fashion show is done doesn't mean we don't have nothing, something else in surprise for you. Um, and also like we got so far with our podcast,
Yeah.
because either way, we're gonna make what 2 months. In 2 months, 3 months, we're gonna make a year.
Yeah, that's
Because we started in the
crazy.
beginning of the year, like literally first week.
Yeah, if for the guys that if you guys don't know, like we started literally on January 1st. We shot and then posted on January 3rd. Or like new year, new me. Like that's it.
Literally, literally.
So, recently we had our fashion show and we created a whole new design for it. Do you want to talk a little bit about how where the idea came from
Yeah.
for that?
We got our new design. It's the payaso season. And technically, the quote, the inspiration from it was, because of like, the breakup that I was going through, because of how,
Mm-hmm.
we made each other feel, because of how also I would hear about other relationship. The quote for the new design, it was like, no sabía que era el payaso en su historia. As in, sometimes, we feel like we're a joke, or we feel like, we're a clown. As in, like, we don't feel respect in a relationship, or we don't feel like it doesn't go how we think. And so I just feel like everyone has some way in connecting with that too.
And in a way, too, it's like clowns. Clowns are usually the form of entertainment, the form of making other people laugh, making sure that other people feel good, right? But who makes the clown feel good about themselves?
No,
You
yeah.
know, at the end of the day, where does the clown go? You did so much for a person, you made sure that that person was okay, you did everything that you could, you made time for them, you made them gifts, you gifted them stuff, And at the end, like, what do you have to show for it? It's just, you end up feeling like the clown in that story. And when that person tells them, oh yeah, like I broke up with an ex, or I broke up with so and so, or I'm not even seeing so and so anymore, they'll be like, you'll look like the clown literally in the story that they tell.
No, yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. And so the design was both, as you see, the girl and the boy side. It's because it's both of us. Both of us put that much effort into it, and then they for nothing not to work out. It's just like, what a joke. So that was a big inspiration for the new season, but it's also very fun. Again, every season is a part of my story and also how it connects with everyone else. And two, we had our first makeup when doing the photo shoot for the clown season.
Shout out to Twilight Makeup. She was the makeup artist for the movie promo that we did, and also for the actual fashion show. So in total, she was doing 8 faces. So props to her. We were short on time, and for the fashion show, she was like, all right, next. And I was like, all right, who's next? Like, get in the chair now, because we had such little time.
Yeah, so much props to Twilight. Like, she did an amazing job. She's really, like, I respect her in her craft. Like, the art, it was amazing. Oh, it was always my dream to be painted as a clown too. Like, since last year, and just seeing my face when I saw it, I was like, whoa! It will seeing everyone too, like painted. I was like, damn! Like, really manifesting to real life is really felt great.
Yeah, we might have to run that back and do another thing for it.
Yeah, to be honest, yeah, we'll definitely have to run it back. Again, last year was a whole year of luchador masks. Now it's just gonna be like a whole time painting the faces.
Yeah.
I'm literally looking into just finding like a luchador clown face mask, cause the face I noticed, like, I get like irritated in my face.
Oh yeah.
Where were we again? So okay,
Oh,
we're going to our makeup, the clown shoot. We did our short film too. That was really amazing. That was talked about last year also. Like, a lot of things we've done this year, it's all about, it was just ideas last year.
Literally this time last year.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Around this time last year, we're just talking about it, like making jokes, making things, like how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna plan, and it just happened. We made it happen. Like, it was not old talk. It was like, okay, this is how we're gonna initiate it. Yeah, the short film was freaking amazing. It was really fun. We learned a lot of new things. Then we had our fashion show. This fashion show was very special. I just feel like because it not wasn't only us this time. It was with other creators too.
So the models that we chose weren't chosen at random. Most of the models that we chose were people who we've met at other events, whether it's ours or other people. People in the community have, done stuff for the community, who have, given back in different ways. We also chose different brands. We chose El Grito and we chose America because they made the most sense. El Grito is from Sunset Park. He's done things for the community. He's made his own little markets, rallies, concerts. So he's done stuff a lot for the community. And then America is also as well from Sunset Park, and she's done a lot of work. Like, she's always wanted to be a designer, and she did it. And she's dressed a lot of people in the community as well, whether it's for events or different occasions. Each one is just so unique and special in their own ways of how, like, they design their clothing. America's very hands-on, cut and sew. Literally, she was cutting and sewing the night before the fashion show. El Grito, he does his shirts, but he also hand prints them. So it's a lot of work that goes into these different brands, and of course they're Mexican, because again, we wanted to support people who are from the community.
No, yeah, definitely, definitely. These are people I've admired. Grito was a really, like, a big surprise and a great collaboration. I remember seeing his TikTok when he was first starting, trying to get models and all of that. And I'm just like, yo, who's the owner of this? And then also thinking about how much work he did within the couple, like, years that he's been doing it. I was just amazing. And then meeting him in person, and then we are talking to each other. And I'm just like, yo, like, I'm your biggest fan. Like, I love what you do. And then he's like, no way, like, I love what you do. And we're just like here complimenting each other back and forth. And it's just like, you really don't know how the other person is when you meet them in person, or like how they think. So I really enjoyed that. It's just like memories I will never forget. I've been very, very happy. I'm very excited to see what other future projects, or collaboration we might do, or whatever they have in store. I just can't wait. And to just think about it, like, the more we do events, the smaller everything becomes.
Yeah.
Like, everyone knows each other. The community is smaller and smaller, and we're just there watching each other, supporting each other.
I think the thing that brought me the most joy of that show was the fact that I saw so many other artists, collaborators, I guess, other small business owners, other brands who came to the show and we're just talking to each other. They were, I guess, in a way, they were networking, which is like such an ugh word, but they were just, all getting to know each other. And I think that was the most beautiful thing, where it's like you see other other people of color just coming together and meeting each other, and they're all artists and really great in their own way, and them just coming together and having a simple conversation just as that can like lead to bigger and better opportunities. So can't wait for the what the other brands will do as well.
The title of the fashion show was Nuestro Viaje. The reason for that one again is because this whole years in the beginning it's just been all about us, how we can help each other, how the community can be there for each other. Well, with Con Tiempo creating a safe space too for the artists showing their work, also for like the comedy show that we did too. It was just all supporting each other, the community supporting each other. So the name just made more sense, especially also since we had other brands. Like it wasn't like last year was me Viaje. It wasn't just me alone. Now it was just all about us together.
Mhm.
Not just Con Tiempo, but with everyone
Mhm.
too. And it just made more sense and it had more meaning to it too. And that's what I want to say. Also, thank you to everyone who came and supported, and people who are still supporting, and also to the people who still are asking us like, "What's next?" Because trust me, like we think about it all the time. Every event
Yeah.
after we finish, we think like, "What's next?" But it's one step at a time because definitely we do need some rest. And I always say like, take care of your mental health too. Take care of yourself. You spiritually and all of that. It's just because you don't want to be wore down. What's one goal you would want to have by the end of the year? Well, for Contempo, for like the end of the goal of the year is we'll have that website done. We'll release it. Not a big release, but it will be released. And for Raices, hopefully we'll one of you guys sponsor us and we'll have an upgraded and some equipment. You'll stay tuned. We're about to make a year and many possibilities. A lot of things happen in 6 months. We have still a couple more months left, and we can't wait to surprise everyone else.
I think for Con Tiempo, definitely will have the website, but I think for Con Tiempo, I'd like it for it to be more than just events, more than just clothing. I think there's just so many amazing artists that we have here in New York that I think it would be amazing to like some way somehow have all of us in one room. Um and maybe having like a studio space or something like that where we can all come and work together. Um, and then for races, I think definitely better equipment, but I think for races, I would definitely want to, you know, just keep telling bringing more guests, I guess, right? Because to me it doesn't necessarily mean about bringing, oh, like this guest has so and so followers. For I think for me it's more about the the stories that somebody has, right? Where it's like somebody can have a very strong story that they possibly have never told somebody, right? And then somebody out there just connects to it. I think that's just the goal of, bringing more stories to races.
And on that note, goodbye.
Bye. We're done.